banging misses and videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shh, got all my people in red clothes. Styling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that.
Wanna party with me?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our Saturday morning edition of the Walking This Ways Impact Voice podcast. I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr. We're broadcasting once again out of DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas metropolitan area. Once again, we thank everybody for tuning in. I'm very excited, honored, and privileged to have a good brother on who here with me this morning. One I work with at my job at Dallas County, of course. The brother came across my platform, reached out to me, of course, and I didn't even know how people be watching you, but all of it came together on Instagram, worked together. Of course, well, you work in the maintenance department, and I work for the sheriff department. But I thank for the brother for giving me the opportunity to interview him. Great brother, doing great things outside of work. Okay, you a podcaster yourself, of course. So Asad, man, I thank you, man, for coming on here. You're doing great things in the community, of course. You're doing a lot of great things. And my brother, I enjoy showcasing the men, the brothers, who are doing positive things in our city, doing positive things in our community, and most importantly, leaving a legacy. And man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience, man. I thank you once again, my brother, for taking time with your belt to scale to come on this morning. So give us a rundown on who this great man is.
Oh man, don't do me like that, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? So pretty much my name is Asad, man. I do work in Dallas County. I am in the maintenance department. I am your senior two in the building mechanic world. Basically I do welding, HVAC, and plumbing. I have my certifications and all those. And pretty much sometimes the county man, they'll use me to come into jail. They'll ask for certain things for like if they have different type of Muslim inmates that come in, they'll try to verify what's going on. It's not a lot of people that in Dallas County speak Arabic, and hey, I'm one of those to translate. Also as well, sign language. So it's a few people in the county that do sign language, but I'm one of those they'll probably reach out to, and they'll come in and put me in the room, basically. Also as well, I do have a couple of nonprofit organizations as well, for Islamic Relief, for Gaza, for Palestine, Iraq. Also as well, Al Islam in Dallas, Texas, off Harwood. Take Action Dallas, that's one of my DAO programs that I have for the youth and the older ministry. And I also have an organization where I feed over 1,000 people every weekend, for free.
And that's what's up, man. Staying consistent, being out there in the field, making an impact, leaving a legacy. That's what it's all about. Like I said, man, I enjoy having the brothers on the show. When they had the opportunity to come on the show, even though I have a big shout out to the ladies who do come on the show and talk about what they do, but it's an honor, it's a privilege to see the brothers, the men out there doing great things, because we know we've been so showcased in a negative light. But when it comes to brothers like you who are doing positive things, it don't get showcased as much. Why is that?
I believe a lot of men, we don't want to be shown like that. I believe a lot of people don't want to be shown like that. They like to work behind the scenes. And, some people are a little bit nervous. You may have the organizations where, hey, they are beautiful with what they do, but they're just not people person. So I just feel like at the end of the day, as long as work getting done, and I think that is the same mind frame of a lot of men. As long as the work getting done, don't nobody really care who's doing it.
Right, I know, right? And that's what it's all about. But we know it takes work. We know it takes action to get things done. It's just like want to lose weight. For you to lose weight, you got to take the necessary steps in order to lose weight. If you want to build muscle, you got to take the necessary step to build muscle. It's like, okay, I want these things and I can talk about these things, but if I'm not putting the work behind it, I'm not going to see any results. And it takes you get out there making things happen. We know they say it's discipline over motivation.
Right.
I know we had a moment, Shah, where we doing good, we feeling good, want to get these things done, but we know self can get in the way. Where I'm not feeling it today, I'm tired today, I just do it tomorrow. But just how you maintain staying consistent on a regular basis. What is your secret on staying consistent on a regular basis? 'Cause I know we have times we had them times where the moments come up where okay, I'm on the road, I'm on doing this, I'm doing that, and then that next thing you know, we kind of like lose sight of what's the task at hand. So what's the secret keeping you staying consistent?
First of all, I gotta hold myself accountable. I have to hold myself accountable first before I go to my team and and try to deliver our requests. Because at the end of the day, if my mental not right, their mental not gonna be right. So I feel like this when when I'm on hardwood, I'm in Alice Islam and I'm feeding these people when they driving up and getting their boxes. I'm like, hey, this is another family that's not gonna go hungry today. I feel like if I fail myself, I'm gonna fail them. And so I just have to hold myself accountable.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I know we're in a place now, we're in a workplace, and we know we're in a workplace where we're dealing with different things, we deal with different personalities, people that come from different backgrounds, different cultures. We're in a place where negativity flows a lot. Where when you want to come in, you want to come in. Okay, I want to come in. I want to make an impact. And even though I'm earning a paycheck, at the same time, I want to make the best while I'm doing these 8 hours or whatever how many hours you work. But we
Right.
know maintaining that focus where we're always in a negative environment where people say a lot of negative things. Um, always find some bad in something, but when I see you, you always maintain that level of integrity, maintaining that character, that high energy. Where all that originate from, and how do you keep that momentum going?
Man, let me tell you something. Most people talk about I'm gonna live about it. So basically I have to be able to say it's better when God wake me up in the morning. Utilize that 8 hours, utilize that 24 hours. Like I say, man, I'm a man of that traveling, man. So I work with different tools in my life, which is a 24-inch gauge, and I have to say that within that 24 hours, I'm going to worship God most definitely. But at the same time, I have to break that down in 8, 8, and 8. What's my 8, 8, and 8? My 8, 8, and 8 is which is I'm going to serve God for 24 hours, but also as well, I'm going to work for 8 hours. I'm going to go ahead and have some time for me for 8 hours. And I got to have some rest time within them 8 hours. So that's my 24-inch gauge that I utilize throughout my whole entire life and using that common gap and breaking down all the rough ashlers within my life so I can become a perfect ashler. I want to just tell people that if you're above ground, man, just utilize your day and your time. Don't forget that, God is real. And prayer is real. And when you work in the type of environment that we work in, man, you got to understand that your situation may be bad, but when we clock in, you see worse. It could be
Yeah,
worse. You could be in jail. You could be at the morgue. You could be 6 feet deep in that ground. Don't waste your day, man. Don't waste your day. Don't waste your time. Don't waste other people's time. Motivate yourself. Understand that you got kids, you got responsibility, but also you got you. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that you are good. Save yourself first before you think about saving anybody else. Make sure that your mind is right, your heart is right. Make sure that you bring great excitement to your own life first before you start flourishing out to everybody else. You got to be excited. Put a smile on your face. Some of the greatest things that you could possibly do within a day is smile. It's just smile at somebody and just say good morning. In our environment, it's a lot of bypassing paths. And a lot of people like to
yeah,
just pass you up, and I've done that a lot of times as maintenance, which I'll just say, "Hey, good morning, how you doing?" And people just, "Why the hell he's so goddamn happy?" I just worked a 16-hour shift. I'm ready to go home. I'm the night shift. And he coming in the morning all chipper and happy. Well, I just want to let you know, be happy. You made it. You
that's
made
it.
it.
That's it. And that's it. And that's it. Like I said, I just got to work this morning, of course, and I got to
Yeah.
go back in tonight. And people ask me all the time, how you do it? Like you work at night, you have to do 16 hours, but you still got to keep living your life.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of times people like, okay, I'm working all these hours, I don't have a life. Yes, you do have a life.
You
It's
do.
what you make out of it. You whatever cards you dealt with, you utilize the card you didn't deal with, and you make the best out of it. Because even though I work at night, and like I said, I got to go back to work tonight,
Yeah.
and I got to do another 16, and I don't get off to 2:30, and I got to go right back at 10 o'clock that Sunday night. But I still got to keep living my life. I still got to keep pressing. I still got to keep pressing through, knowing your goals. Because at the end of the day, our goals don't care about how we feel. Because yeah, we had these goals, but we got to get these goals to come to fruition. And being
That's right.
excited about what we doing, and being excited on a regular basis. 'Cause like I said, when we enter those doors, you never know what you gonna come in contact with, whom you
Right.
gonna come
That's
in
true.
contact with, what situation you got to deal with. But at the end of the day, I know in my line of work, and of course, what you have to do, you always have to maintain that professionalism. Look at the task at hand, and I see people that take things to heart. Somebody said that somebody cuss you out, or an inmate cuss you out. Oh, now your whole day ruined.
Mm-mm. No, sir. And you gotta take emotion out of it. When you clock in the our type of profession, you gotta take emotion out of it and take your feeling. I know sometimes it may be hard, but at the end of the day, that's one of the major things you gotta do in that line of work. You have to take your emotions out of it and be professional. Work ain't number work, man. At the end of the day, it's work. So when you
That's
go to
it.
work, read Hey Student Talk Ready and let's go. If you gotta take them cufflinks off, roll your sleeve up. Hey, let's get dirty. Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go.
that's it. It
I mean,
is.
I, I can honestly tell you, man. One of the things about me being in Dallas County, I've been in Dallas County for a couple of years now. I can honestly tell you when I still remember when I got hired here. And I prayed to good God. I said, God, I just want this job. Please just bless me with this job. God, don't oh man, if I get this one. Man, if I get this. And I remember that prayer. I remember when I was begging for a good job, good benefits, overtime, and good money. And I'll say, God, just bless me with this. And I promise I won't let you down. Let me tell you something, man. I've been there for some years. I have not been late not one time, man. And I just remember that prayer. I don't want to let myself down. And I don't want my prayer to go in vain with God. I say, man, I've been praying for this job, and now I'm hating it. You got people out there, they've been praying for that job, praying for that one good opportunity, and then when they get it and they don't like things that's not going their way, they start getting mad, getting pissed off. You can't do that, man. Keep that prayer going. Keep that prayer going, man. If you got to get a journal, get a journal. If you got to, have a major outlet, get your outlet. Find you some buddies. Trust me, we work in the type of environment with type of people. It's always growing. Dallas County always growing with beautiful, good people that come in and ship out too. But the people who stay, man, they got a great opportunity and go where you can network with them just like we are and come together and make some things happen. It's a lot of beautiful things going on with individuals at Dallas County. You
Oh
get what I'm
yeah.
saying? You see how I put that? It's with individuals within Dallas County. So you just got to be able to come to work and be not, have that mindset like, you got to come to work. Okay, look, I got to come to work, do my job. I prepared for this yesterday. I know what I got to do today. I'm finna go ahead and get ready to go. I speak like this because I'm high motivated, educated, and I love being one of those outlets for people who like to encourage people. I don't like the people that say, "Oh, stay encouraged," and they don't check on you.
Mm.
I don't like being that person that give you a good word and then you see me the next day and I got my head down. I don't like being that person, come in your life and we've been going for lunch all week and then next week you come, I say, man, I was looking for you to buy this week.
Hmm.
I don't make you start something, finish it, man.
I agree. I agree. Cause like I said, when we at work, we got music playing. Cause you gotta make the best of while you at work. So what I'm saying, we got music playing. We laugh and talk, but at the
Yes, sir.
same time, we want to get the job done. But most
Yes, sir.
importantly, we want to make the best out of it. You gotta think about it. You're away from your family that certain amount of time, so you gotta look out for each other. You gotta. It's all about working together as a team, uplifting each other, hold each other accountable, but also keep each other motivated and say, "Hey, man, we're gonna get through today. We're gonna do this thing." And whoever you assigned to work with that day, you know what? We're gonna make the best out of it. I got your back. I'm gonna go get it. Like if people tell me when I go to work, hey, I'm gonna go and get the job done. Hey, we can kick it all day, but let's make sure we get everything done first. Take our responsibility, then we can laugh, talk, kick it, whatever. But I just, hey, go ahead and get the job done. We be doing whatever men do. Men get out there, make things happen. Hey, as long as we got everything done, we got our reports done. Um, they taken care of, inmates taken care of. That's the most important thing. When you walk and you leave them doors, you say, you know what? I know I did a good job today. And nobody on the team did not get hurt. Nobody didn't have to go out to the hospital. Everybody made it. And that's how we have to look at it
That's right.
every day that, hey, I made it. Nobody they ain't have to call. No family members say, hey, such and such got hurt. Such and such got injured. By God's grace. And we make it every day. And we forget about that. We take it for granted but knowing that hey, God still watched over us and we can make it through another day.
That's right. That's right. I
And
mean,
that go ahead.
no, I'm listening.
And that's what it's all about. But besides that, you mentioned something about the individuals that work there, and I realized it's a lot of individuals at that place who doing a lot of great things outside work. People that started businesses, they're doing projects, they're writing, they're doing a lot of great things, and you never know until you come in contact with these people, or someone may say, "Hey, do you know such and such do this?" No, I didn't know such and such do that. Oh, such and such do that. I did not know such and such do that. So, like I said, it's a lot of great individuals who are doing extraordinary things there, even though you don't see it or you may not hear about it, but you come across it. Oh, I didn't know you did that. It's another brother that I know. He do a lot of artwork, and I said, man, I didn't know you did that. And he said, yeah. He showcase it on Facebook. You just never know what people do when you get a chance to know an individual. Like, oh man, I didn't know you didn't do. Didn't know you do stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I sat down with a couple of people like that. I mean, I was just bypassing him. We was on Instagram, but we had always passed each other in the hallway, or I've seen somewhere within the building. I say, man, this look familiar. I click on there and I say, man, you got a podcast? I said, okay, man, we're going to have to collab and do something, man. This is a great opportunity. I just want to say thank you, man, because this is a great opportunity. You're doing a lot of great positive things, interviewing a lot of people and getting their story out there, man. A lot of people got a beautiful, beautiful story that they want to tell somebody, and this is a beautiful platform to do it on. And, me being a Asad Futon Talk, man, I'm trying to do the same thing. You my big bro, I'm learning from you. I mean, you got it, man. I'm telling you, and you got so much high energy yourself. You can't even tell. You be working all these hours, man. I'm listening to what you saying. You got to go back later on. You interviewing me right now. I'm like, man, this brother on the hustle, and we need more brothers like you. I mean, my biggest question is why the brothers start something and then they stop. Not even 6 months later, not even a year later. I mean, you got to get hurt. You got to get scraped. You gonna have to have some conversations and to really to succeed, man. I'll read a lot of different books where I read a lot of different books and one of the biggest books that I read was about QT, the gas station. And the brother, he was like, "Yeah, I failed over 200 times." I said, 200 with a gas station. I said, you must got that money because it's $500,000 to $1 million to even think about opening up a gas station. Long story short, what ended up happening was he ended up filing bankruptcy 16 times. I don't know nobody in my whole entire life that filed bankruptcy that many times. Man, he said, but when he got the logistics behind it and he just made that one hit, he was on. Now, I don't know about other states, but I know in Dallas, Texas, and Texas, period, you can't go to no corner without seeing a QT, a racetrack, a Valero, an Exxon, and they all high as hell right now. But you can't pass without seeing them. But I just believe in people, they just got to stay consistent. Number one, you got to pray that good man upstairs, that good Lord upstairs. You got to have faith and bond with him. And then next, depend on yourself. Don't depend on your family. Don't depend on your cousin. Don't depend on your best friend. Rely on yourself when you trying to succeed and have a mental goal that you're going to make it happen. One of the things that I do is I have a vision board and I renew it every 3 months within the year. Okay. And another thing that I do, I have stickers on my mirror that say, you are great. You are successful. You are handsome. You are a good man. You will succeed. You can, you will, you must. And I utilize those tools to recite those and believe in those every single day, man. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I get tired of reading it sometimes. Sometimes I gotta put new ones up there. But guess what? I'm restoring. I'm remembering why. I have to understand what's my why. And man, I love motivational speaking to people. That's my biggest thing. I love story talking, but my thing on Asad Futon Talk, man, I'm telling you, I love just having that high energy, man. And hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some days I got my day where I'm low, but guess what? Right. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to be happy.
But that's it. You just said it. You're gonna find a way, and it's all about staying consistent, finding what you love to do. And I've seen people come and go. when it comes to podcasting, on whatever they decide to do. I seen cats come and go. They start out strong and they just fizzle out. You still got to put in the work regardless. Like I said, I've been doing this since '09. It's just 2024, and I'm still going strong. And I'm gonna tell you about a little background. I was married at one time. I went through my divorce in 2017, and I stopped doing the show. And I started back in 2018. And I told myself, I said, you know what? God gave me this, and I want to finish it. And
That's
that's
right.
why I stick with it. Whatever you start, you finish it to the end. And I started back in 2018, and then I started rolling the ball within. That was when I was back in my hometown of Mobile, Alabama. 2020, I moved here to Dallas, got a job working at the sheriff department in Dallas, and then I just kept it going. I said, when I came here, I didn't come here to lose. I came here to
That's
win.
right.
I came here to succeed. So that's why, okay, I got the podcast. This is a big city. There's a lot of people doing a lot of great things here in the city. So I use this platform to network. Oh, you got a podcast? Oh, cool. I love to come on your show. And that's how I've been doing it ever since then. To connect with people on social media, connect with people at work. Oh man, I like to come on your show. Okay, hey, we can make it happen. That's another thing too I apply in my life. Let's make it happen. I know a lot of people do a lot of talking,
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm at the point in my life, let's make it happen. Either it's gonna be yay or nay. You know, I like, yeah, we're gonna get together, we're gonna get together. No, we need to make it happen
That's
because we
right.
know at the end of the day, tomorrow not promised. Anything can happen. And then you know what? Damn, what if? Make it happen. Don't procrastinate. If this is what you want to do, go for it. You only lose when you don't do it. But once you step out and do it, make it happen. And you also know we're going to evolve, right? So you constantly going to grow. Technology's certainly changing. And
Most
then I got to
definitely.
give big shout out to AI. No, artificial intelligence. People
Oh
scared of
yeah.
that. That helps you out with your marketing. I ain't gonna lie. I utilize the AI because whatever you put in AI, it's gonna generate for you to make it more professional. Because you gotta realize people don't understand this. A when people reading your stuff, they go off your grammar,
Yes, sir.
and if you don't word stuff good, it turns people off.
Understand? Yes,
But
sir.
AI helps you word your stuff right, where it makes it more interesting, it makes it more exciting, and you get more people to tune in. But if your grammar is off, ladies and gentlemen, I got a book on grammar for dummies. Grammar is important. It really is.
I might never pick that book up. I know my grandma off.
It may I admit my grammar been off too, but it helps out a lot because grammar is very important because people take you more serious when your grammar
100%. For
is
sure.
on point. If your grammar ain't on point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, people is not gonna talk to you. So utilize these on the stuff that we got. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Crystal Smallwood. She's in the building. She said, "Hey," a big shout
Hey,
out to her. Big shout out to my good friend Crystal. Also, big shout out to my good friend Maria in the comments. She said, "That's so true." Yeah, grammar is important. Being a student of the game, ladies, that's another thing, Shop. Being a student of the game. You mentioned somebody reading books. I love reading books because you always gonna get new information because we constantly gotta grow. We constantly evolving. Don't get stagnant. And I believe us we got so much greatness on the inside of us that we have to tap into it. It's like going deep within the deep, utilizing all the gifts. Because God gave everybody a gift. But it's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, to utilize those gifts while we breathing. And sometimes people need to tap into their God given ability, because they allow circumstances to rob them of great privileges. What'd you say about that?
No excuses. No excuses. You got to start from the bottom. 9 times out of 10, when you hear good people that have succeeded within lifetime, they will always say, "Man, I slept in my car for 3 years.
Yeah,
Man, I was homeless."
yeah,
There's two people that's very famous. You got Steve Harvey that say that he slept in his car for 3 years before he made it big. And he only had his one big break and he got offered $50 for one show and he got hooked. Then you got Eric Thomas, which is a great motivational speaker, and he'll tell you how he slept in abandoned buildings and how he ate out of trash cans. Sometimes you got to go low. Sometimes you got to go dark. Go sit in that rain. Go get in that cold area. Yeah, you gonna bleed a little bit. But guess what? When you go through the fire, you're gonna become strong and you're gonna come through and succeed.
Yeah.
I just don't take no for. I just don't take no.
No, you don't. You don't.
You got to be that animal, that beast. You gotta. If you want your chest to be all poked up and you want to walk through it all night, you gonna come with it.
Yeah.
Show people what
Yeah.
you talking about. Put that action to work. Apply
That's
yourself.
That's true, because we know they say faith without works is dead, of course. And we know that if you don't get your life together, nobody's not going to. And I say this all the time too, A, as well. Nobody's not going to come to your door until you get your life together.
Come on.
They're not.
For real.
You're going to have to get up. Long we got our heart. Okay, blood is pumping through our heart. That means we're alive. Long our eyes open up, you're alive. You have to get up and make stuff happen. Nobody's not going to give you anything. Nobody's not going to hand you nothing. You got to go out there. And that's why I learned about working at the county. You have to take initiative on everything. You have to go and ask questions. Then they're not going to come up to you. You got to make yourself available. And that's what I learned too. It's about taking initiative. It's about getting out there learning different things. Okay. And when people see that you're willing to learn, I noticed that they will always look out for you.
Man, there's a lot of great things and a lot of people. And one thing I will say, we have to get more into the traveling ability, man. Maybe your opportunity of going overseas is not there yet, but it's coming. And maybe you have to travel to the next city, but you got a brother or a sister that sit right next to you every day. Get in their mind, pick their mind, and explore. Do some things, because I'm telling you, like we said earlier, and understood that it's a lot of great people that we all work with in our different type of environments. You just got to network with them and just talk to people. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. They're human. They put their pants on one leg at a time. And I will say, me being able to be with the maintenance at Dallas County, it's a beautiful thing, because I get to see literally life and death.
Yeah. I
get to honestly be around a lot of different type of people that's got a great mind, great attitude. They woke up, they don't have no nurse next to them waking them up, changing our colostomy bag. They got their own eyes. They can see, smell, feel, taste. They got all the five senses in the world, and they utilize their 8 hours or 24 hours to do what they want to do. But then I also, as well, I may get a phone call to go to another building called HHS. And that is the morgue for Dallas County, if people didn't know. And so, I've seen where a room is filled up with 600 bodies. Time is gone. When I say it becomes real, it becomes real. The atmosphere changed, my tone changed, my attitude changed when I'm in that room. I want people to understand they got to take action. Take action, whatever ideal choice you want to do. Just like we motivate our kids, we have to stay motivated to motivate ourselves. You may have kids and you say, man, I want my kids to play soccer. I want to play softball. I want them to play everything. I want them in karate, boxing. Pick what you want in life. And we got to understand, not leave our mindset of saying, hey, we got to still have that option of doing what we got to do. We still got to stay happy too.
You got to.
So
you got to.
I just want to be a light in people's life, just leave an impact, even if it's just a smile, even if it's just me just saying good morning. Good thing, man, bro. I had a short story real quick. I had passed a young lady in the hallway one time at Dallas County, and I passed her, and she worked for Dallas County, and I passed her, and I said, "Good morning, ma'am. I love your hair. It's so beautiful." Did you know that young lady broke down crying? I thought I had said something. I'm talking about, I thought I said something real bad. And she said, "Can I talk to you? I just feel like I could talk to you." And I said, I guess so. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? I said, "Do we need to go over here in the break room and talk?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "I've been getting beat. I don't know where to turn. And my kids, they don't like me no more." And I just, today was a day I just said I was just gonna give it up. Oh, for real, brothers. I said, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You came to work. You made a choice and an option to still come to work. You see how you persevering? You went through traffic and highways and byways and didn't get hurt. You went and got an opportunity today. Don't waste it, sister. You good. You gonna be all right. I said, first thing you gotta do. That best friend, see, we finna lock the doors and keep it 100. That best friend that you be on the phone with, call her and say, can you come stay with her? You hear me? Call that best friend that want to know all your business and that y'all go out and party and club and go on vacation with and talking about, yeah, girl, see if you can go stay with her. Go on over there and call your mama or your daddy and say, can I come over here? Your grandma say, can I come over there? And can I stay for a week? I just need a week, or go get your best hotel. Get your kids and go in that hotel. And what y'all need to do, y'all need to get on your knees and pray to the good Lord upstairs and pray. When I say this woman was bawling, she said, I didn't think of none of that. I'm not Christian, I'm Muslim.
Right.
But I said, do you serve the God that I serve, baby? Are you praying? She said, no. I said, well, I tell you what, we're gonna start there first. By the time we start praying and really just got in the mode, man, did you not know I had maybe 3 other sheriffs around me praying with us, holding their hand out saying, God bless this woman, Lord bless this woman. She was able to go to another sheriff house and sleep there for 2 weeks. You see how God worked? God say, I know your family ain't finna take care of you. God say, I know that your best friend that you've been on the phone with ain't finna let you stay over there with her husband and her kids. You see what I'm saying? Your best friend, y'all want to go out here, but guess what? The other people that heard the story, they say, yeah, you one of us. We got you. When I say I got you, I got you. That's what he say, right? And God will make a way for his kids, for real. And you got to believe in it.
Got to. You got to believe. Before we go any further, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back after this commercial break.
The fish just don't jump in the boat, meaning you better go out there and do it yourself. Don't wait around and wait for someone to hand deliver something. Go make it happen and go do some work. And if it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day. Your tired body, that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. You better fight yourself. You're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still just say, I'm going to beat my mind today? Or do you just give in to your mind and say, I'm tired today, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, no one else is doing it, it's a weekend, it's too late, these are already off hours, oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great. You know who that's great for? Your competition. You want that attitude to permeate the people that you're competing against. You want them to give in to their mind. You want them to say, oh, it's too hard, I can't do it. But you want to be the one that says, I'm going to do it anyway. The only way to gain confidence in yourself is to build something. It's not to wait for it to happen.
Hey, that's what's up right there from Tom Brady. Words that we just got finished talking about that. And I just say that commercial, hey, it's all about putting in that work. It's all about grinding. Forget how you feel. We had a moment where the feelings get in the way, the emotions get in the way. But hey, you got to pick yourself up and you got to keep going. You got to keep pressing. You got to keep pressing through. Everybody wants, and that's what I learned too, as well. Individuals, they want to be successful, but they want to be comfortable at the same time.
You can't do
they that. Don't. When I say that, they don't want to go out. They don't want to make the sacrifice that it has to take in order to be great. When you go on this path for greatness, you're gonna have to sacrifice some things. You got to give up some things in order to get to that place in your life you want to be at. It's like, when I get to that place that I want to be at, we can go out, we can celebrate, we can kick it. But to then, we in the mailroom right now. We're not on the CEO level yet. We're in this mailroom. When you're in the mailroom, nobody don't see you. You down in that basement, sorting out this mail, putting this mail together to deliver. But hey, I'm in this mailroom, but I know my next phase is to move up to this level. That level. Don't just settle being in the mailroom. You work your way up. And that's what it is, keeping those expectations. Yeah, even though I'm working here, but I still got them my goals. in the back of my mind. I still got my plan in the back of my mind. That keeps you going. That should keep you going. Like I take books to work with me. I'm always thinking about things on the podcast. I'm always thinking about things to work on. That keeps me going. That keeps me excited. That keeps my expectations going. And not to what they say, not get complacent, but not to fizzle out, but knowing what brought you to the table, what brought you to the dance. And I'm gonna keep dancing. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep working. And what they say, keep your head down and work. You constantly working. You constantly studying. You constantly studying people that's already set the path for you. That what keeps you going, and that what keeps me going. It's that you have that made up mind. So you know what? I'm gonna be happy regardless. I'm gonna be successful regardless. I'm gonna dominate regardless. I'm gonna succeed regardless. No matter how I look, no matter how I may be, what people say on the right of me, the left of me, I know the task at hand, and that what keeps people going. Your goals, the vision, and if you ain't got no vision, I see why people murmur and complain. They don't have no vision. They don't have no direction. That's why they murmur and complain. But you one of the ones who has a direction and has the vision. You're not gonna murmur and complain, but can you know where I'm going? Yeah, I may be here, but I know where I'm going. If that makes sense. What you say about that, A?
Man, that's a beautiful thing that you're saying. I love everything what you're saying. I wish you would have expanded a little bit more because you had a roll going for real. I just want people to understand their goals and they focus, sit down and you know, I believe in 2024 and ongoing, we don't have any excuses because you can go to YouTube, you can go to Google and type in business plan. I don't know about the 80s and the 90s, man, but we didn't have all that back then.
No, we didn't.
I mean, these steps now today will break it. I'm talking about break it down to you to, you know, business plan for dummies again.
Yeah,
I used it. I'm not gonna lie. I used it, and guess what? It did work. I believe everything gonna come within your faith. Everything gonna come in your faith, and I believe in another thing is don't beg God. Get off his ears sometime. What you do is you pray about it one good time and say, all right, God, it's in your hands. I can't do nothing without my health, wealth, strength, my kids, without you, and I'm going to leave it in your hands. I'm going to leave it at that. Go out there in the world and bump your tail. Don't stop, man. Get out that house. You know, some people, you know, I met. I'm 36, by the way. I'll be 37 this year, inshallah, and God's will.
Still a young man. Still a young man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying that, but my back don't say the same thing. I got to rub these and sit the edge of that bed sometimes. But I keep going. I get up and I 100% try to go to the gym. I try to stay motivated, but I talk to a lot of older people that's in their 40s and 50s and sometimes their 60s, and I just hear how they always say the one thing that us, when we in our 30s and young 40s, we say, man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Man, if I had this time again, boy, if I had your age, oh man, if I could just change back the hands of time. And I believe us is being great lights to people, a light to people, life saying, you got time now. The time is now. You know, I've seen within my years and what motivated me, I went off and got my high school diploma. I graduated on time. I went off and went to college and, you know, I graduated there and got my associate. But one of the things I did see within my time being in them schools was I saw a lot of people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s still getting GEDs. They still getting their degree. It's all about you. Don't nothing take off with you. It's all about you. Make a choice today. You know, you remember that old commercial back in the day, Remington Collins? He said, man, you ain't doing nothing. You just sitting on the couch. Come on.
Hey, that's true. That's true. Before going any further, man, I got to give a big shout out to the OG himself, Kira K. Zaggett in the comment section, the Return of Manhood. Hey, at 12:30, go to the Return of Manhood podcast with Kira K. Zaggett, Miles Cunningham, Jay Roman. I'm telling you, y'all go over there at 12:30. The podcast is on fire. It's on point. It's educational. It's life changing. I'm telling you, I had Kira K. Zaggett on the show. Him and Steve Dean Williams, also awesome men who doing great work. They will keep it real with you. They will punch you in the chest. So I'm encourage you, go over to the Return of Manhood. Go over, check out the podcast at 12:30 today. I know when I get ready to get off this show, I tune in every Saturday at 12:30 to listen to the podcast with like the Kira K. Zaggett, Miles Cunningham, Jay Roman, them brothers on point. They will punch in your chest, but they all about manhood. So y'all go over at 12:30 today. Go check it out. And when you do go over there today, hit the like button, subscribe. You get notifications. They go every week. Then you also got the Real Game No Theory podcast tomorrow with Mr. 1950, Kerry K. Zaggett, Mr. Lucario, Miles Cunningham, Steve Dean Williams. Go check that out this weekend. I'm telling you, you will be blessed. Them brothers, man, they on fire. I listen to them every week. They help change my life with the life lessons they teach. So y'all head on over. So big shout out to Kerry K. Zaggett. So we back on here, a lot of great things, man. And we about to ready to leave this year. This is already the 7 months of 2024.
Man, for real.
Football season before you know it.
What about them Cowboys? I'm going ahead and put it out there. About them Cowboys, I know we probably might lose every damn game this year. I don't give it.
But we'll see. We'll see. Mom was the Cowboys. I was been a Cowboy fan when I was growing back up in Mobile, man. I believe in the Cowboys. Of course, I know what happened. I know Dak always the most hated man around here in his city.
I'm one of them.
But yeah, I understand to the point where he cracks under pressure, and I get that. But he gonna have to really prove himself. This is last year in this contract. He didn't get a contract extension yet. Of course, we'll see. No, CD didn't get his contract extension. No, he's sitting out right now. But we'll see. We know how the Cowboys is. Headlines, we know that. It keeps everybody talking. So we gonna see how it's gonna pan out. But I'm like this, hey, anything can happen. I'm still pulling for him, of course. I'm still gonna rock my Cowboys hat, t-shirt. I don't care what nobody say. I'm still running with Cowboys Nation.
Let me tell you something. We just talked about praying to God and leaving it there. Look, I prayed for them when they tore down the stadium. Okay, when they tore down the stadium in Arlington, that's when I left the Cowboys. Okay, that's my team, but I watched from afar. I ain't bought not one ticket to go see them. I think the new stadium is a curse. Ever still got them yards. That new stadium is the curse, man. They get spooked out still by the Jumbotron. I be sitting here like, man, play the damn game, man.
But you know what? And I know back in the 90s, they was a dominant team in the 90s.
Oh, yes, sir.
They was young. They was dominant, back-to-back Super Bowls.
Now,
my opinion, Jerry Ego got in the way because Jimmy was getting all that success, and Jerry Ego, of course, got in the way. They could have, you know how the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl? They won like 6. The Cowboys on the verge of being that. But, of course, Jerry Ego got in the way. And he didn't like. If you got a winning formula, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going. He was still winning. You still getting a paycheck. Why you gotta be seen all the time?
Man, that's the problem right there. Oh, you just said something. You know, Tom Landry, they had words too, but you just said something. A lot of people don't understand being hungry. A lot of people don't understand being hungry. When you still feed people for their wrongs, you still congratulate people. Oh, you tried your best, you still pass. Man, I'm type brother, I look at you, man, you could have tried your damn best. That didn't look like your best. I'm going to say something. Matter of fact, he shouldn't even start. Man, they put so many different running backs and quarterbacks. Did you know running backs and quarterbacks don't stay long? They don't stay long with the Cowboys at all. What's that? Marion Barber. I love the way he runs.
Oh, Marion the Barbarian. Yeah, I remember Marion the Barbarian.
Man, I love the way he runs. It reminded me when Emmitt Smith had his commercial back in the day, and Emmitt Smith had a commercial, and he said he was on a bench press, and he got the bench, and they said, man, that's 315. And a lot of people that don't know, man, 315, that's a lot of weight, man. When you
Yeah.
get up on it, free will. And he say, yeah, but boom, I'm preparing for one more championship. Boom, I'm trying to get my success. Boom, man, people don't understand. You got to work that mind, that body, soul, and spirit to understand what you're going for, man.
That's it.
Don't
That's
forget
it.
your goals and what you in there for. Because a lot of people, just like me and you, and those other brothers, shout out to y'all, man. I'll please set the link up and buy. I will be in there today, man. You made it sound so damn interesting. I know for a fact I'm tuning in. I'm tuning
Oh
in.
yeah. I'm seeing the link. I'm seeing the link because I know they got a show today at 12:30. So I'm seeing the link.
Man, I just want people to just stay encouraged and be motivated and understand that, man, when you set up a podcast or you setting up a little league football team, man, people are relying on you and encouraging you. Our voices are the real talks of life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on Radio 1. We ain't cable on 4979. We are satellite radio. We are viral. We are out loud and up close and in person. Don't go out there and spend $1,000 on your setup and you know for a fact you ain't gonna work on it for a month. It just sits there on the top of the desk and you just keep passing and bypassing, but you done told your wife or your best girlfriend you want to, man, I'm going to do this podcast, I'm going to do this. Man, look, stay consistent, man.
Yeah.
Stay consistent. When you're in that house by yourself, hey, man, get in that room and just start talking. Just start talking. You be amazed on how it may say one person. Next week, it may say 10 people. You never know. It just grows. It just grows and grows and grows.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, I've been getting friend requests from different people all day. Let me tell you something. And this the highest I had over 108 friend requests this week alone.
Ooh.
People send me friend requests on what they do. They be, and as a matter of fact, I got a brother out of Nigeria that I'm interviewing later on this month.
Bawoni Ashe. Let's say hello in Yoruba, they're my peoples.
And that's it. And also, big shout out to Miss Reynolds on the YouTube side. You have to be dedicated to admit you are a Cowboys fan. Yes, I am. Yes,
that's right.
Yes, I am. Yeah. That's how it is. I'm always win or lose. You know what? The Cowboys through the years did have some great players come through. We know that. You know, you mentioned Marion the Barbarian. We had a lot of greats. What's his name? Help me out. Miles Austin. He had Miles Austin.
Oh man, yes sir. Rocket Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Big moves. It's a lot of people I can name, man.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, we've had good players, good people. It's just, Jerry, you need to stay your ass off the field.
And that's what he wants. Just think about that year when he brought in Bill. Okay, that year when he brought in Bill Parcells.
Oh man.
And he did get out the way for a little while. But then when T.O. came available, that's when Jerry got right back in. We got to go get T.O. Mind you, Parcells didn't want Terrell Owens.
I didn't want him either.
But Jerry, I got to go get him. He box office. And that's why Parcells had it up. Like, Parcells was getting that team back up.
Yeah, he was.
He was getting that team back together. But, of course, Jerry got in the way. And his ego ruined everything. I think a shot he lined it out for a moment. I'm waiting till he get back on. I'm gonna do another quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're gonna be right back after this commercial. Oh, there you go. You good?
Man, I had a phone call. Sorry about that.
All right, good. I'm gonna do a commercial break record, but we back. Yeah, but like I said, his ego got in the way, and that's why Parcells left.
Man, you know, Jerry gotta stay out that field. I love. We talking about Bill Parcells, right?
Yeah.
Bill Parcells was so good of a man. He made me so happy. He took every single last one of them back to college. He took every single last one of them back to high school when he said, "I'm gonna take y'all star off the helmet. I'm gonna make you earn this star." Most people don't realize, understand. They almost played a half of a year without a star in their helmet. You'll see who made the cut and who didn't make the cut.
Right, I remember.
I want you to get in that dirt. I want to see if you can really get your hands in that grass and start gripping. I want to see what's going on here. I played defensive line at Texas State University, St. Marcus, Texas, and I can honestly tell you, man, when you get down on that field, man, you getting ready to have impact, and it sounds like lightning and thunder down on that ground, man. I'm finna see what you about. I'm finna see what you really about. What have you been preparing your whole life for? Now, I believe a lot of people got to understand when they get to that moment of doing podcasts, they doing food, they building a restaurant, they trying to get their daycare up, they trying to get their beauty salon, their nail shop, they trying to ask, get a travel and get their real estate license. What you really about? What have you preparing yourself for? Are you just sitting around and you want to go have a most, you want to go to all these day parties? What you really about? Sacrifice.
Yep. That's it.
Sacrifice. You want to lose that weight? Well, sacrifice them damn fudge brownies, them zebra cakes, that soda,
French fries, fried chicken,
sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice. And
Kool-Aid, sacrifice that Kool-Aid, that Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper,
man. One of the biggest things is I love all my people, and I'm not going because I get drugged through the mud on this, but I love all my people, and I speak for myself. I don't like when we celebrate unhealthy people.
True.
I'm a person that I do have diabetes, and diabetes and high blood pressure and thyroid problems, they run rapid in the black neighborhood, in the black community.
It does.
Let us stop celebrating that. Please, let us stop celebrating that, because one thing about it, two things for sure, a man get excited when he see a woman in shape. A woman get excited when she see a man in shape. That's just true thing. And then when you look at yourself, you be like, man, I went and got this Planet Fitness Connection, LA Fitness membership for nothing. You win. What? I've seen people where they come in the gym and they stay in there about a month. People like me, when they stay in the gym, we pay attention to people like that. They'll come in the gym, you'll see them. They got their nice hoodie on and they looking all nice. You can tell the one that been in there because we look ugly.
They want to make it a
yeah,
but you know what it is? But you know what? Hey, they make it a fashion show now. Back they gotta get this. Let me tell you, I go to the gym. And I go to the gym because one, it's all about being in shape. And I'm not going for a woman, because I hate that these content creators put that message out there telling the guys go to the gym for a woman. Now you go to the gym for you.
For yourself.
But he got a content creator who tell folks today, no, you go to the gym for you if you wanted to. But anyway, I be going and I go in the mornings, whatever, and I seen this one dude. He seen his female walk by. Mind you, this dude was skinny. He was a little skinny little dude. He gonna pick up the biggest weight, slide it on the machine. He seen this girl walk by, and this what he did. Got right back on. This all he was doing on his phone. But he figured, okay, if I get this big weight, that's gonna get her attention. You do it for the wrong reasons. You do it for the wrong freaking reasons. You go to the gym, do it for you. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking good. Hey, I'm all for looking good. But do it for you. Everything starts with you first. So you want to look good for you. You want to work out, do it for you. You want nice clothes, do it for you. You want get your money right, do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts with you first. You want to educate yourself, do it for you. Everything starts with you first. Don't do it for anybody else, because if you're doing it for somebody else, they call that tricking. So don't be out here tricking at all, man. Just do it for you. Trust me, when you become you become the better man, you're drawing the better woman. I just believe let nature take its course. And I heard this too. If you make it your priority to go look for somebody, you just putting pressure on yourself instead of just letting nature take its course.
That's right.
Go out, have a good time. I go to the movies by myself sometimes. I don't have to have nobody go to the movies. Yeah, like, man, I had this one girl say, you go to the movies by yourself? Yeah, I go to the movies by myself. For one, I take you with me to the movies. We're not going to be talking. For one, we're watching the movie, so we're not going to have no conversation.
That's right.
So, yeah, I go to the movie by myself. Yeah, I get myself looking good, looking fresh. And I go and I take myself to the movie, take myself out to dinner. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy life.
Sir.
Down to that, when you're by yourself, that's when you get all your thoughts together. When you by yourself, that's when you can see the vision more clearly because you're not easily distracted. Don't get me wrong. When that woman comes along, she's gonna come along beside you and help you take it to the next level. And I'm saying you already take it to the next level, but she always add that element instead of what they say being a you want to it's an access, not a liability.
That's
We don't
right.
need no liability, especially when you're on the path for greatness. You don't settle for less. Your taste change, your smell change. I want to say that, but you have a new outlook on life. Where you know what, I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna get complacent. I'm not gonna settle for any and everything. That's why I tell guys all the time, and I see guys that get caught up with this. Stop letting the thing in your pants lead you down the wrong road.
Jay,
They let that little minimum they paying, huh?
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
So I'm 36, remember? So
Young man.
I want some advice.
Mm-hmm.
See, when a woman, what I've noticed is when a woman, she give up on a man or she just been hurt before, and she make her mind up to focus on her money, her career, her kids, and she focus on her. Man, women succeed a lot. They succeed for real, and they thrive in it really, really good. But for some reason, when men get hurt, we go for another woman. And I want to know, why is it that we have goals and plans and ambitions in our life and we fail? Why is that? We be searching for something else. I want to know what's the deal on that.
Because they do it. One, they do it for the wrong reasons, and I know people like that. They make everything around about a woman, and it shouldn't be about a woman. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for the women because they by nature they already help me. But everything has to focus on you. Learn how to fall in love with you. That's what I learned. Learn to fall in love with you first. Learn to be married to you first. Learn how to have a relationship with you first. And once you get that vision and that tunnel vision, you're not gonna worry about this and that. That's just my honest opinion. They have to learn how to fall in love with themselves. That's where the mentor come in at. Get you a mentor to help you learn how to be a free thinker. And a lot of time with these women, these women to the point now that they don't see men, they see males. And they come across these males on a regular basis. Only thing they worry about is what between their legs. How can they get between her legs? And that's it. That's why a lot of these women are where they are until they meet a man who brings that. When they meet that man gonna get them an experience. Yes, that man is gonna get them an encounter they never witnessed before. And they gonna know when they see a man like, damn, this is a man. This ain't no boy. This is a man. And he ain't gotta, hey, I'm a man. He ain't gotta beat on his chest.
That's right.
It's just how he carry himself. Women know when they see a man, and they know when they see a male. And another thing too, I learned with also, women only gonna treat you how you treat yourself. If you a punk, she gonna treat you like a punk. If you thirsty, okay, she gonna take you for a ride. But when she see that you're about your business, she will respect you more. But if you're not about your business, she just not gonna tolerate it. I'm sorry, she's not. Because of your favorites, because she said, okay, big shout out to Miss Reynolds. She said, because your favorites and your wife, you have to allow God to aid you in being the man He calls you to be in order to obtain the favor of God-filled life. That's Miss Reynolds on the YouTube side. And that's because your favorites in your wife. You have to allow God to aid you in being the man He calls you to be in order to obtain the favor of God for your life. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once you make it about yourself, fellas, work on you, you're gonna draw in a better woman. I do believe that. Hey, I'm a firm believer in that. You become a better man, you're gonna draw in a better woman. And she just know. Women just know. Women just know. They gonna know, okay, that's a man. He about his business. He's a leader. He brings structure. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, fellas, too, to the guys that's listening to this morning, man, y'all start working on yourself. Start getting your credit up on point. Now, I ain't talking about for a woman, but for yourself. Get your credit on point. Work on getting your money right. That's another thing. Another thing I started doing as well. I started buying shares. You know what I'm saying? I started getting into stock.
Okay.
Start making your money work for you. You know, that's something I started doing. Start getting into buying stocks. We need to start making our money work for us. We all put our money in the bank, but always, man, start making money work for you. Miss Reynolds said we are to help meet. No matter how successful you are, the right woman for your life will cause you to go to the next level. You know what? I love a help me woman. There's nothing more attractive than a help me woman. See, a lot of these guys don't understand. They get so caught up on an Instagram girl. It's the character of that woman. Let me tell you something. I can see a woman. She may not look like an Instagram model, but it's her character.
That's right.
The way she carries herself, that makes it attractive. That makes it sexy. That's just me. I ain't talking about a woman that, oh man, you falling, and the only way they get caught with man, they fall in love with the physical attribute of how she look. Well, I tell you that, not falling in love, but lusting after the chest and the behind. But with men look at the character, and I learned this too. That's why I say, man, at 12:30, man, y'all go and tune into the real manhood, man. Tune in at 12:30. The return of manhood. Man, y'all go over there, tune in at 12:30. I'm telling you, man, great information for men to listen to and apply. But that what makes it, man, it's a character, comparability. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes a woman sexy to me. It's her character. You know what I'm saying? The way she carries herself, the way she endure herself. You know, she ain't gotta be an Instagram model. It's just how she carries herself. And I see a lot of women who people don't look at because of their character makes them very, very attractive. How they carry themselves, how they conduct themselves. They miss out, and they wonder why they get these jacked up females for. Man. And she went from being a queen to now you want to call her BITCH.
Oh,
stop leading with your pants. I'm telling y'all, stop leading with your pants. I hate guys be doing that, especially, and I learned this too. We gotta protect our name, folks. Guys, I'm talking to the guys. We gotta protect our name. Value your last name. Value your name. Value your name. Respect your name. And that woman, that queen, whatever you want to say, she has to be that right queen. First of all, she got to carry your name. She got to carry your ring. And your children, you decide to have children. You know what I'm saying? But you want to make sure we're doing it right. That's all I want to say on that, Make sure that we're doing it right. Because okay, you king. You know what I'm saying? We kings. You know, that we gods in the earth. And we got to get that mind. And that's the thing. We don't get that king. We don't get that king mentality. We don't. We don't develop that king mentality. And I know in the Bible said that we're kings. In the Bible said that we're kings.
It does, yes, sir.
And in the Bible said that ye are gods. You know what I'm saying? Christ said you are God. You know what I'm saying? We don't think like that because we get that mindset. Outside influences come in. Oh man, you can't think like that. Oh, you can't think like that. And that's why people stop thinking like that. But we are kings in the earth, guys. We are the kings. And when we get that mindset, I tell anybody, man, y'all need to start studying kings. They got great information on how to be a king, fellas. I'm talking to the guys.
Tell them some good ones. Don't tell them no bad ones now, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of kingdoms done fell behind a woman.
Hey, yeah, no, I ain't talking about them kind. Oh, I ain't talking about them kind. No, not them kind. I'm talking about the kind that know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They know who they are. But fellas, be careful. Be careful out here. Ladies, to the ladies too. Ladies, be careful. You got some jacked up dudes out here too. So ladies, be careful, be mindful. To the fellas, be careful, be mindful. You got some jacked up individuals out here. But we're gonna have to chop it up again too. But I know you do got a podcast, as well. I know are you still doing the podcast?
Yes, sir. Asad Futon Talk. Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and plug that in. I know we about to get ready to go. I know I got to give me a little nap before work tonight. But go ahead and plug in your podcast information.
Oh yes, sir. That's gonna be ASAD Futon Talk podcast channel. You can look me up on Google, Instagram, TikTok is there, especially on Facebook.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it, for you coming on here. Like I said, man, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. I know I'm about to enjoy the rest of mine, so because I got to hit back to work tonight, man. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. What's it tonight? Tuning in today. I will be back here Tuesday at 7:00 on Walking This Way podcast, man. Y'all to then, man. Y'all be blessed. Have a great Saturday, and I will see y'all Tuesday night here on Walking This Way Impact West podcast. Salute, King.
See you.
We gripping it with two hands, back touchdown, and you know you gotta do that. Bad, ooh yeah, she love it when I do that. Pull her hair with rumble from the back, grip her with two hands, spinning for a two-piece. Well, I meant to say two bands. Everybody be the man, but I already knew that.
Like a Corleone, bringing that pressure to all of the opposites. Kill you see it, a block Smith on the block with a Glock hanging out the bin. That affection, I swear I'm gon' make them feel it. Out the top of the drop when I let out the tip. Wanna live like this shit, be a part of the beat. Wanna come like this shit, better change your attention. In that order, I'm a chief that I mentioned. Under your 40 and see how you get. Beat up off disrespect to them. Wisdom gon' come when you see what is written. Under the sand, gotta see what been hidden. Ain't got no money, but fed it appended. Come in the strip, but can't live in a prison. Ain't cut like this, it ain't even be. You must be dumb. Damn.
Spinning for a two-piece. Well, I meant to say two bands. I just bought a two-piece. I'm cooking it in two pans. We gripping it with two hands. Back touchdown, and you know you gotta